Every time your vibration shifts even a little bit, so do your experiences. What's happening around you also shifts. So today I want to share a message with you of what it truly means to follow your path, your calling. And I've noticed many people moving and going through something like this. And if this is you, then this video is for you. So when you've been called to follow your path, to step into your most authentic self, and by that I mean taking steps towards creating the life that you want, when things align according to your actions, it often requires you to be a little bit selfish. And the reason why I say this is because we unknowingly and constantly and unconsciously try to live our life by doing things for other people. When your attention and energy is divided between all these outer objects and people, and in particular problems and issues, there's no energy left for you to create a new job, a new loving relationship, better financial situations, or a new life. People get too comfortable with where they are. And because of the familiarity and the known predictable reality, it can be scary to take that step because there's so much uncertainty. It can trigger emotions of anxiety and fear and doubt of which direction to take, whether that's the right path for you. But this is a thing that keeps you stuck in that same familiar reality and at the same vibrational set point. Your beliefs are trying to keep you where you are, and there's like this internal conflict between the old self and this new one that's trying to emerge. But really it means being conscious and aware, because only when you are conscious and aware of what's going on can you raise your vibrational frequency and change your vibrational set point. Unknowingly, we give so much and put so much of our attention and energy onto other things, people and situations, that our external environment begins to control our thoughts and feelings, whether it is to feel worthy, loved, validation, a sense of purpose and acceptance, or gives us a sense of identity. It's how you keep your reality the same. The same energy and feelings are the same. Your attention and your thoughts are the same, meaning that your vibration is the same. And in a way, it's something that we unknowingly and unconsciously do as a way of distracting ourselves from really feeling, so that we can actually heal and then move forward on our chosen path. And sometimes it can be trying to live up to other people's standards and expectations without really asking yourself, well, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to create? So I want you to ask yourself, how much are you helping yourself in trying to make your vision into a reality? Or is it just a dream, a hope? How much are you investing in yourself? And I'm talking about your energy and attention. Is it, invested in all those unnecessary things? And is it time for you to call your energy back to yourself? And it's really important to note that, where your energy and attention is. And more importantly, are you allowing yourself to feel? Because when you do that, you heal. Healing itself is such a complex process because often we don't realize that we actually need it until we expose ourselves to those deep truths, until we do that deep dive. When you believe in yourself, you can then start to work towards your ultimate destiny. And it's really important to identify what it is that you want, because when you do that, you know exactly where to put your attention and energy, and then you can watch the universe magically orchestrate the things and move things out of your way in order for you to then attract the life that you want, that matches your vibrational signal. When you let go of the need to know if it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and when it's going to happen, and instead you trust and move towards your vision of what it is that you want to attract and create in your life, you'll start to love and enjoy life as well as the process, and things will start to align up for you. This is you stepping into the unknown. It's like following a trail of breadcrumbs and following it and trusting it without knowing exactly where it may take you, where it may lead you. Because this is you surrendering and trusting the process. And even though along the way you might start second guessing and might start backtracking, but then it becomes a mounting effort. And you do this by recognizing and bringing your awareness into the now moment. And this is you by calling your energy back out of those unnecessary things into the present moment. And you can ask yourself, well, what signal am I broadcasting? What's my vibration? What's my thinking, my thought process right now in this moment? Am I in the receptive mode? If not, then what can I do about it? And this is where you can tap into those I am affirmations, or appreciation and gratitude and journaling, or some mantras that might be able to help you. So when you move through this, you recognize that each event or situation carried with it its own lessons so that you can adapt, so that you can evolve, grow, and expand. And it's really important to understand that that's part of the human experience that you came here to have, and you wouldn't be who you are if it wasn't for those experiences. So see them as stepping stones in where you need to get to. And it's really important not to hold grudges or have resentment, even though that's a really difficult thing to do, being a human. But that's part of being a spiritual being as well, because this is where you find compassion and forgiveness. And that's what authenticity is about, accepting both the positive and the negative. You find the courage and you move from neutrality to acceptance. You find your reason to flow, to trust, to surrender to the universe and step into the unknown. That's when things start moving out of your way and things start aligning up for you. This is you stepping into your power. You'll feel lighter, happier and joyous and peace. And you make and set the intention of, I'm going to do what feels right for me. I'm going to step into and take back my power. It makes you realize how much of your life you've spent doing things for other people, under conditions imposed by society, parents, culture, your environment. So once you take that step, you show up every day, you raise your conscious awareness. You become aware of the lessons that need to be learned. You recognize the patterns and you're able to catch yourself. Then you can adapt when you face adversity, no matter how big or small it is. Then you begin to recognize what you need, or if something isn't working for you. And you can ask yourself, who am I? What does my spirit or soul need? What do I want to create? What do I need to let go of, or I need to change? In this process, you relax and you allow. Then you broadcast a new vibrational signal out into the quantum field and draw back a new experience. And you realize that you are your own creator. And go and watch this video on how to trust the universe during difficult times. And so you find yourself feeling stuck, feeling lonely, feeling confused, stuck in a vibration that doesn't serve you. But you can change all of that by applying these 5 steps to your life and living cooperatively with the universe. You'll start seeing your manifestations come to fruition, allowing abundance to freely enter your life.